and kind of in a racing mood a little bit. Need to clear the mind a little bit. Hope you were well.
Sights 159.5.
I had an up and down day. I hope your Friday went pretty good. I had an up and down sort of day. I've been trying to get some stuff done for the cruise that I've planned for and all that, and there is a hurdle that I'm having a hard time overcoming. So very much want to go on this cruise for a multitude of reasons. So just need to clear my mind a little bit. So doing some radicals to start. But I hope all of you are doing all right out there. So far we've had a reasonable week. Started very poorly, and midweek started trending upward a little bit. And right now we're doing all right. But yeah, I am trying to get a medical exemption letter, and that has been very difficult to get, so I can go on this cruise. So yeah, there's been some setbacks, but you can only do what you can, and I really want to go. Like I said, so many reasons why I want to. We've got a large field, so we're going to have some splits here in the radicals. Let me see what the split sizes are in this, because I don't know offhand. So the split size is 24. So we're going to have 5 splits of radicals. So right now, as you may or may not know, for those who follow, I am at 1320. So I'm probably not in the bottom split. I'm probably in the one above it. And hello to you, sir. How are you, Welsh? I'm doing pretty good. I have one giant headache, and that is trying to get all of the medical documentation together so I can go on this cruise. So many months ago,
Radio check.
I had saved up my coin, and we are the number 16 car, so we are definitely not bottom split. To take this cruise, and it goes off in like 10 days. Have the airline ticket and everything, and then had the letter in hand, and the hospital that is affiliated with that doctor has rescinded it. And so now I'm having to get a new doctor's authorization from a PCP that is not affiliated with that hospital. And that is causing me a lot of headaches. I'm one of the people that cannot be vaccinated. I have medical issues. And so this is a struggle to get this one piece of paper. It's all this. Everything else I got, it's the one piece of paper. So I have been trying and not succeeding. So I look at it this way: the Lord wants me to take this cruise, it'll happen. Otherwise, it won't. But I still need the time away from work. I am tired. I'm overworked. I'm weary. Yeah, just need a break. Just need a break. I've hit my limit mentally. But I'm going with a group of people, so obviously I don't want to back out. But it's just a difficult situation here in the United States with the way the rules have been changing so much on cruises. So it happens. All right.
Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. Track's clear. Push, push, push. All right, Dwayne, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
We'll see how 2024 in official session works here. In the first lap here, the tires are very cold.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 98 Fahrenheit.
In this corner right here is I got to be very careful. Once the tires are up to temp, we'll be going flat out through the kink. Yep, they definitely take here. It's about 10 kilometers, a lap and a half. So you got to be very, very careful. Nope, same seat. But my new wheel is in transit. So these are some of the last races I'm going to do with the G29 before we upgrade. So I'm excited. Just hoping to go on vacation. That is my prayer. Yep, fronts are definitely cold. Feel it. But no, I'm very excited about the new wheel. The G29 has served me well. But I need a new wheel because I need the increased fidelity. And the force feedback is so important. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this first lap. It was clean, it was tidy.
P5. That lap time was 2:03.9.
You have to be very, very calm on the brakes in this car. Especially when the tires are cold.
The leader's just done it. 2:01.7.
2:02.5, I'm pretty happy with that. My best is 2:02.4. And yesterday I did a shadow practice race. I ghost raced, and I was pretty happy. So I'm close to my race pace. So let me, as I am hearing Discord. In the background. Let me end that. There we go. I mean, P7 as the 16 car, I'm pretty happy. But there's over 100 people in the race, so 5 splits. So 21 in this. So it's going to be very interesting. And the key thing is going to be first 2 laps. So if you watch Kenduchi Racing earlier, actually it wasn't Kenduchi Racing, it was, well, it may have been a video of his.
That's the end of the session. P7.
But I watched a couple of Radical races during the week. The first 2 laps really settled some people. So let me make sure that my okay, so I just made a little tweak on IRFFB to kind of lower the possible clipping. Fixed setup series, so everyone uses some sort of fixed setup. Just need to be smart. And fingers crossed. First 2 laps. It's only 12 laps around here. You spend a lot of time on throttle. So a good circuit to get used to in radicals. Thanks, Eddie. We're going to need it. First 2 laps in these cars are scary. I'm going to be pretty cautious. Pretty cautious.
12 laps. P7.
Okay.
Okay, Dwayne, get ready. Go, nail it.
Yep, long course, 4 miles around, and we nailed the start. You hear the tires lock up behind me. First run into turn 5. There's going to be a lot of action here, so I'm going to be really, really careful. Braking super early.
Good work on the start, mate. This is great.
Very happy with the start. A lot of drafting on this circuit because the straightaways are so long. This is the carousel. Little tap of the brake in the kink. And now we'll be able to take that flat out next time. Run down the Canada corner. As it points to Canada. And then heading up to Bill Mitcher Bend. This is where I sit at for the IndyCar race, right over to the left. Final corner, very important. Because you got this long straightaway.
Left side. Still there.
This is in Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin.
Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Clear left. This is brilliant. Keep it up. P2.
If he gets the draft on me, I will let him go very quickly. No reason to fight. I'm only the number 16 car in this split, so being this far up is super. Just need to be very smooth. Flat out now through the kink. As the front tires are warmed up. And Julian driving away. There's a bump right at the braking zone there.
Okay, Dwayne.
And I just made the same mistake he did on lap 1, so smart here.
Still there.
You do not resist.
Right
You
side
let him
clear.
go.
The leader has just done a 202.6. P3, car right. On your right. Right side's clear.
Is having a drafting partner here more important than fighting early on in the race?
Car right. Still there. Clear right. There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like
Yep.
Cox.
And notice he just spun it. An error wash is real in this car. So the cars behind me will struggle. Now I'm going to get beat down here in the Canada corner. So I'm just going to let him have it.
Car right.
He wants it? Go right ahead.
Still there. Clear right.
Oh, not my fault.
Incident in Canada corner. We think it might be Cox.
Sorry, 17.
There's an incident in Thunder Valley. It looks like it's Montenegro.
You honestly thought you were going to make that pass?
Guys, just watch out for the rejoins. You can't guess where you're going.
Car's okay.
7th position.
That was absolutely silly on their part. Car's fine. Driver's now pissed off. Because I did nothing wrong there. I let the guy by. And the second guy's like, okay, I'm just going to follow through. I'm not sure, to be honest. Like, I gave the overtaker did fine.
Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
Now I'm just going to block pass him.
Looks like P3's gone off in turn 8.
Car's a little oversteery right now, so I may have a bent wing. We're about to find out. No lift. Okay, car's fine, because otherwise I'd be scared to death in that. Now, he should get me here. And I'm not going to fight him. And privately, I hope the person that hit me you notice that he either lifted or he's got straight line speed damage.
Looks like P4 has binned it in turn 3.
That's the guy that hit me. The second guy, Welsh.
Guys, please watch the rejoins.
Justice has been served. The second car in that melee. Yep. Gotta be very careful on the brakes in that left-hand corner there. Because if you lock it up,
Okay, Dwayne,
the car
hold
will
your
send
nerve,
you
just keep
straight
it smooth,
off.
No mistakes. He's faster than you, entering zone 5.
Steve, I can trust. He seems a very sensible guy. Really trying to maximize straight line speed. Nah, it's bad racecraft does not equal protest.
P5, that's the fastest lap.
I think Alex has got no speed. He can't keep up with me on the straightaway there. The thing is, for a protest, you always have to ask yourself, was it nefarious? If the answer is anything but a solid yes, I don't protest it. And the reason why I don't is I put myself in the eyes of the steward. And I say, what would the steward think? And the steward in that situation would go, okay, they raced badly, but it wasn't nefarious. You have to allow mistakes to happen. We're already halfway through. If I can keep P5, I'll be really, really happy. Oh, there goes Alex.
There's an incident in Thunder Valley. It looks like it's Gomez. Incident in turn 14. We think it might be Cox.
Oh, what a save.
The car in front has just done a 201.4.
Great save there, Steve. I hope you got going.
We're halfway home. Fuel looks okay. E4.
Cheers, mate. I just didn't want to hit you.
Now the problem is I'm now the target. But sometimes you gotta sow a little seed.
The guy behind's reeling you in. The gap's now 1.7. Quicker than you, entering turn 6.
Because Steve now knows I'm not gonna do anything silly. Now, can I pull away? So if I can pull away, I'll be really, really happy. Okay, Jack got a little bit better exit out of the carousel than I did. He's much better through Canada Corner. I'm not too slow, but I was hit on the left side, so I could have a little bit. I would say I'm probably 2 miles per hour down, because look at how they chewed me up. They also may be quicker. Remember, this is not my primary car. There are hardcore people, they race this as much as they can. It's a great car. As you look at 5, 6, and 7, I could easily be behind them when it's all said and done.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
It's a car you have to drive patiently, and that's why I'm really starting to like it. And if Jack gets here, I'm going to let him by. I'm not going to fight. Because I'm the 16 car in 4th place.
Car right. Still there. He's still there. Clear right. On your right.
Notice I gave him a lot of
Hold your line.
respect.
Clear right. Push now. The guy behind is catching. Ah, bad luck, Dwayne. Come on.
See,
top
that
of
was
it,
very
get away.
respectful. And that's how you induce an error.
There's an incident in turn 14.
Now, Batuhan will get me. I'm okay with that. Because that's a net loss of 0.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Gotta give me room to make the corner.
P6 has gone off in turn 1.
He lost it there. He didn't trust me. And notice what has happened.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 12
I don't
seconds.
care about that because we know Alex has got issues. Let's look at what happened on lap 9 on the replay. I think he oversteered. It looked like he oversteered and lost it. Yep, agreed.
Gomez is reeling you in. The gap's now 2.3. A bit quicker than us entering turn 6.
Now I wonder if Mr. Gomez has saved his stuff. Because right now, we're in P4. This would be the highest position ever in a radical race. I'm going, Eddie, I'm going! I'm going! I got 3 laps to go, 12 miles. Ooh, Front tires are now a little fussy. They're a little fussy. Got to be cautious now. If I can get P4, I'll be really, really happy. If you hear me, I'm basically laying off the throttle as much as I can. And Batuhan just had an accident behind.
The leader has just done a 201.6.
All I got to do is pull out a couple tenths every lap, Mr. Gomez is not getting me. All I got to do.
That was a 203.2.
2 to run. Notice how I fed the throttle there.
The gap to Gomez behind is now 2.6 seconds.
And that's because I'm being very careful with the front tires.
P4.
Because you can easily lock up a tire here.
Adam, you're spinning in front of me.
All right, 5 miles to run.
New fastest lap for Best, 201.2.
Left front
Stewards
tire.
about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Left front tire's giving up a little bit, but luckily we got 4 miles to run. Can we keep it together? Because here's the thing, if Alex is within a second, he could draft and pass me, theoretically. Half a lap to go. Critical corner here. Got to get this right. We have. Now he's stuck in my wake, So he's going to have a little issue back there getting through the carousel. All right, final corner. It's the last corner of note. Oh yeah, easy peasy, baby. Get in. Good race, Julian. Alex, you drove magnificently back there. Well done.
P4, that's the finish. Well done.
P4. Yeah.
Good race with you, Dustin, as well, mate.
This is not my primary car, but I drove it like it was my primary car. Highest place ever in this car. You see I got hit in the back. So,
Sorry.
likewise, Steve, I'll happily race with you anytime. Yeah, I'm real happy about that. All right, let's look at. We're going to look at the lap 3, and we're going to look at lap 9. Let's see what happened here to Batuhan. Okay, I want to make sure I gave him... Oh, see that? He hit the brakes mid-corner. Notice that? He thought I was coming down on him, and the thing is, he doesn't know. Let's go look at his left front, because I believe in being fair. Okay, there's me. Okay. Left front. Okay, see how the wheel's doing this? I don't know if you saw that. So when you turn, that is not going to have a lot of side oscillation. Okay, so he sees me. He hits the brakes. And the thing is, I'm cleared. All he had to do was lift, and he would have gotten by me in turn 5. That's a sign of inexperience. And he's the number 7. He should know that. He should know that. So I gave him just enough room. That's the key. We gave him enough room. All right, let's look at lap 2. Let me pull it up on my character here. Let me do the... I always like TV mixed. Okay. Lap 2. So, great start. Electric start. And Steve was behind me. I'll race with Steve Cox anytime. Notice he's in the draft. He's like, okay, I'm going to peak, but I didn't panic. Just drove my line. Because we want to make sure we got the right person who hit me, and I think he's coming on the screen. So, come down here, corner right before the carousel. So if you notice in the carousel, I was lifting and just driving the car. No gas, just very quiet on the thing. Okay, so he got a better run out of there than I did. Why am I 212? Did I overshoot the brakes? No. Ah, because I'm on the wrong lap. Okay. Let me fast forward this here. Okay. Okay. All right. Right idea. So I made a little mistake coming out of turn 15 or turn 14. Notice I ran a little wide, like, oh. So you notice I said at the time, hey, I'm not going to fight him. Notice I just went dead straight. Now notice I did a little lift here. I lifted. Because I know he's right there. I said, no worries. We're in lap 3, baby. I want a drafting partner. I want to dance with somebody. Cue up all the Whitney Houston references out there in the chat. And then the number 11 lost it. Now the car we're looking for is the car right behind me. We think that may be the car. So here I am, I set him up. Outbroke him. Notice, Gyro can do an overtake. There it is. Hashtag it, you've seen it here first. So, number 11, he didn't panic either. So the number 11 was Ryan, who ended up P3. He didn't panic either. And watch how he set this pass up. He just waited. He's now in the draft, but he's got to get through the kink. So he just comes in. I knew he's going to pass me, so notice I didn't block. I let him by. And now we're going to see. Okay. I'm now on the brakes, and he decides I'm going to dive in. So yeah, it was the number 14 car. So let me forward it to 100 miles per hour. So 160 kilometers per hour. It's what it is it's a sucker's move. So he is 28 miles per hour quicker at this point. Okay. So that is 45 kilometers faster. Okay. So we're going to go back to his car, the appropriate gyro cam. He's on the brakes. He goes, oh, I'm going to dive into the open space, and this is where you don't put your car in this position. Because he did not have overlap. Okay, I'm in the corner, The overlap is right there. I'm at the corner, he's not. He has to assume I am going to take the corner there, especially if you send it. So he's 77 miles per hour. I'm 55 because Canada corner is about 45 to 50 miles per hour, so about 80 kilometers. I'm making the corner. So the overtaking car has responsibility in this situation. Now, it didn't hurt us. It only cost us 6x. But that was a terrible move. He is the number 14 driver. That means he's higher I rating than I am. Keep that in mind. All right, let's go to lap 8. And I'm going to check the right. Okay, right rear suspension looks fine. Right front looks fine. Chase cam. So it gave me back damage, but not side damage. But notice we have the wing. Remember I said I hope I have my wing. You need that for grip here. So I have it. And let's look at Batuhan, because we were wondering, he's in a beat up car. And we're going to flip this. So this will tell us if he's racing with a keyboard, joystick, or wheel. All right, here we go. Okay, so far so good. Breaking the draft. Maybe a joystick. See how he counter-corrected in turn 5? That's the sign of a joystick. Maybe a joystick. Let's find out here. See how my car head is sliding? It's loose. This is where Ryan, I think, gets by me here. Or, yeah, I think this is where Ryan gets by me and then loses, I let this car by, and then he lost it. It's like, okay, look at that. Look at that proper space. See? Space. I let him have the position because I knew, and this is where I think he lost it, because I baited him into this. Yep. So, what he did, the car that lost it, is he went in too hard, turned, and in real life, the last corner has adverse camber. That's why the car spun. All right, so we're racing down. Let's see from his. Okay, he's not clear. Okay, so I'm going to be very fair about this. I can see why Batuhan did that. He thought I was going to hit him. Put yourself in his view. Right about. Okay, what I'm looking at here is I'm on the brake 3. He's got to make the corner. Okay, so I'm in my lane. He's in his. I have got to make the corner, and I am ahead of him. Now, what I want to look at is, okay, you have something called overlap. Okay, he does not have overlap, because I bet you the tire, okay, so overlap is right here. Draw a line. He's not there. That is my corner, barely, but it is my corner. Now, he's at 90. I am 86. And I'm going the long way around. And I'm also giving him room. Okay, 87. So, he's at 87 and he just got the overlap. The problem is I'm already in the corner. So, I would not be held responsible for this. Okay, because if you notice, he's now, this part of the splitter is right at my right rear, I bet. Like if I look at his left front, there you go. See, notice he's not here. I don't know if you see the mouse or not, but he's not right here in front of the tire. He is back of the tire. He should lift. He should just blip the throttle, but you saw he hit the brake instead. That's why he lost it. That's why he got wrecked. We get to claim innocence over this. All right, let's see the results. And if you're wondering what this is over here, this is my chair where I put the keyboard and all that on. So, yeah, the overtaking Canada corner, very much a douche move, I agree. This, we gave him space. We gave him just enough space. All he's got to do is lift just a little bit. He's going to get me in turn 5 anyway. He just didn't think about it. He did not think about it. And you need to think about that. That's an easy one to get right. All right, here we go. In the results, 0.12 safety loss, that's okay. It's still at 3.4, it's healthy. However, notice strength of field in that nice I rating change. Notice the average lap time, 2 minutes, 3.251. Notice my average lap time was 2 minutes, 5.593. I am 2.3 seconds slower. Notice my best lap was lap 5. It was early. But just because you're not the fastest average lap time doesn't mean that you're not going to be as far up as you want. Notice Mr. Acero is 2:04.136. He may have started from pit lane. And here's the rest. Big loser, Fabio. First lap, lost 96. Christian lost 82. Let's go back up to the top. And Julian outright deserved it. He drove away with it. He was the number 5 car. He deserved 87 points. Steven with the fastest lap. He started 16th. Look at second and third. 16th and 18th. They're second and third. That's right. Never give up. And then yours truly pulling one out of his backside for 70 quality points. Let me put that on my spreadsheet. So I have a spreadsheet that I track everything on. So just bear with me a moment here. And we also got to see how many championship points that is. Because remember, you have a championship. So let's see how many splits there were. So we were not in the bottom split. So Eddie, similar to disc golf, where you have certain divisions, like, we have the rec division, we have intermediate, we have advanced, right? You have novice, and you can play up to a certain rating. Here in iRacing, they group everything together, and then they subdivide as equally as possible so that you race amongst your peers. So this is important because my I rating was 1303 when I started. The strength of field is higher than my I rating, and I drove a lot better than what iRacing thought I would, because this number right here is what iRacing thinks you will finish if everyone finishes according to their I rating. So I was the 16th highest in a split of 21. So similar to disc golf, if I was playing MA40, right, with my 770 rating, I'd be seated way at the bottom, versus others who are, 930, 940 rated playing MA40. Same concept. So I'm very happy about that. 70 points. Let's see how that 73, right on, 73 quality. Championship points. All right. Let me put that in. So, okay. Because I just checked my phone, I need to return 2 phone calls. The joy of being an adult. So I'm going to end the stream for now, but I am intending to be back later tonight for some more racing. So thanks for everyone coming by. I appreciate it. We will be back a little bit later. As always, take care of yourself. Take care of one another. God bless.